Their entertainment was something known as puppetry of the penis. We don't talk about it.
Back again, it feels so good, maybe. So we're back here at Earthbound. We're about to enter this shack. Oh. Another pedophile lives here.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just the rapist bed.
Regardless. Also, I was mistaken, as it turns out, the entire thing with the key, I was mixing it with a later key in the game, so we didn't actually deposit anything back at the Escargo Express with our sister. But we are officially in our first major dungeon of the game, which is Giant Step. Giant Step has a few different enemies. First, we have rowdy rats who, they're dicks. Go ahead and bash. Now, the thing about rowdy rats is their attacks, yeah, they only do one attack damage normally, but the vast majority of the times that they will attack, but it seems to not be doing it this time, is they will crit and do like 11 damage. So, They are not pleasant. On the bright side, everything gives you a bit more experience now.
Use some more things doing things.
Okay, so I can't remember. Try going up in the cave mouth right there. Yeah, there's I just keep on saying treasure chest. It's a present. There's a skip sandwich. Okay, skip sandwiches are an interesting item that I haven't really discussed. They only heal 6 hit points of damage. But, and here's the bright side about it, is that you will go faster after you've just eaten the skip sandwich for a few seconds.
Oh.
So it's good for if, 1, you want to get away from enemies, or 2, and more importantly, you just feel like you feel like you gotta go fast. Like if you really just want to get through an area. Okay, there, finally.
Yeah.
I believe we probably cut out the last fight, but this is like our 3rd fight with one of these things, and it's only now.
Oh, baby.
And we realize the power of PSI Ponies Alpha.
Awesome.
Ponies?
Attack slugs are awesome because they will die to nothing. They only do like 2 damage, and they're pretty terrible. On the bright side, amount of experience for
nice.
For very little effort. You also don't want to give up all your invincibility frames. So what I will suggest is when you're in here, do not use healing alpha. Use one of the hamburgers up, just because, one, we have the hamburgers in our inventory, but the other major thing is that there's not as much of a reason to use it. So we'll continue moving into Giant Step here. Okay, so your goal is to go up at this point. So any pathways that don't lead up, you can pretty much deal with. Okay, so the other nice thing is, like the attack slugs and some of the other things. Okay, now the other thing is they will occasionally give you junk rooms that have nothing in them.
It did have free experience.
True. Okay, and here's our other new enemy, which is the Black Antoid. Black Antoids will hit like a truck. They also have PSI healing, and they can call for help. They are not fun. If you run into a large group of them, that is when you're going to want to try out your new PSI attack.
Uh-huh.
On the bright side, in this case, they only gave a cookie. Occasionally, they'll drop a bomb.
Okay, that one was a slug.
I think it was an Antoid.
It was?
Yeah. You can tell by how much experience it drops.
And Will's memorized all the experience.
No, not really. Just go ahead and eat the cookies, though. Just use because otherwise it's just going to devour spots in your inventory.
Into the cave.
You know, anytime you see an enemy formation you don't want to deal with, and you're in a case like this, you can just exit the screen and then come back, and suddenly there's only one mouse.
That's more like it.
But there's going to be a better room coming up for the express purposes of leveling. Now the cold remedy is not, you're not going to need to use that for a while, but yep, like I said before, occasionally enemies can team up. And now in this case, I would take out the black antoid first. Because the black antoid can hit hard, in addition to healing, and in addition to calling for more black antoids. They cannot travel up ropes as well. But if you see one enemy by itself, it's a bit of an easy experience to just take it out quick.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised you're... Okay, there's another slug.
Yep. Oh, baby.
And if you'll notice, there's a butterfly. Go ahead and heal yourself. So check your max hit points for me, would you?
Oh. Okay.
Just go into your... So 90 hit points. That's pretty good. You can now, because there will always be a butterfly out here. This is one of the places where butterflies always show up. This is a very good place to do a little bit of power leveling if you're so inclined. That said, we're only like 12 minutes into the video, and you don't have to power level to get through the boss of this area quite that much.
Oh, hey, look, there's the foot part.
Yep.
What do we got?
And it looks like... Oh,
Ant.
so that was an ant, so I'm gonna guess that's a slug up there that's coming at you. That was also an ant. I do not know why the ants did not team up, but they both had cookies. You know, that's the problem with cookies. They get infested, and then you can't get the good stuff because all your memory got wasted on cookies. So, if you go into goods and go down to your horrible cookies, I'm pretty positive they're not even like good cookies, and you go to drop. Advo got rid of the cookie. There is a hamburger inside. Advo took it.
Oh, well.
You got a surprise. Okay, yeah, and it's a black antoid, so. Ooh.
Is this time to try out my PSI power?
No, just go ahead and bash at it.
But I could get...
You can heal very easily, though, back in the last room, so just go and bash on it.
Well, yeah, but I was also thinking that I could try out my...
But you can also get more experience this way, because they may call for more help.
Okay.
And then when you're overrun, then you use it.
I don't...
Okay, now maybe you use it, because you know you've lost over half your health.
PSI Ponies.
You know, we're sorry to anyone that has epilepsy. Some of these effects are kind of special. I don't think they'll trigger epilepsy, but just in case, sorry.
I'll try to review the footage to see. I actually... I looked up the definitions, and I may be able to tell, and I may be able to do something to prevent it.
Go ahead and check your status. Let's see how close you are to leveling, actually. We could very easily hit level 10 before fighting the boss, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll cut all that. Then will you leave the cookie behind? Yes. Advo, abandon the cookie. You abandoned the cookie!
What fate? Rot on the ground?
Oh,
Be
no.
trampled on by ants and slugs? You monster!
That's what I do.
I'm actually surprised. Usually when the ants drop, by now will have dropped a bomb. But, oh well. What you gonna do?
Well, it might happen this time.
We shimmy on up the rope.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Have we lost any... Have we taken any damage?
I'm pretty sure we have not.
Nope.
Oh, wait. We have to have, because...
Yeah, so I'm good to goods. And let's use one of those cookies and up just to get it out of the way, and maybe use a hamburger.
This...
Now we are going into our first boss of the game. This is going to be one of the first hard bosses. So let's go ahead and use up a hamburger just to be safe. Especially because more likely than not you are going to be dedicating at least some of your PSI towards murdering this thing's minions.
Okay.
So you finally got here. This is the first your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare.
I double dare.
Titanic Ant and its cohorts attack. So you can't see there is actually two black antoids behind it.
Oh.
So first thing first, PSI Ponies Alpha. That should take out both of its cronies as well as do a fair amount of damage to it.
Okay.
If it doesn't do this bullshit. Yeah, it stole a couple of
PP.
yeah, so just bash for right now.
Just a biting attack. Oh, fuck.
It hits like a truck.
And I missed. So
Yeah.
I should probably...
Yeah, use a hamburger. Use it now.
Oh, shit. Should I use another?
Bash. 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 And then anytime you're below half hit points, actually use PSI. Yeah, use the hamburger.
Bash, bash, bash. Likely not under half hit points.
Okay, yeah, and I think like it hit you for what, 48 last time it critted? Okay, go ahead, bash. Use PSI healing, actually. Life up, I mean. Healing is a different thing altogether. Life up is what you need to use.
Okay.
This life up should put you at max.
Yep.
Now, one of the things that we really haven't talked about is how the hit points kind of scroll like that. That is one of the beautiful things about Earthbound is, in theory, if it smashed you for mortal damage, if you can heal before it hits 0, you're going to be good.
Or if you can kill them before that.
But you can't. I mean, you might be able to, but you don't want to risk it. So go ahead and bash, though. Of course.
Fence down alpha. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to heal from a higher point from now on.
Bash again. Of course. Like I said, this is the first really hard fight of the game.
Did you say bang it? Okay. Oh.
So, go ahead and bash again. That's... And then heal up.
PSI heal?
Yeah. Life up. there. Make sure always
Yeah.
when you... That is a little confusing, but...
That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah. The nice thing about shield, what it just used on itself like a few turns ago, is that you're going to want to heal again. This is going to pretty much probably be your last use of life up. But the nice thing about it is it goes down after three hits. So
Yeah.
you won. I think more likely not. 759 experience. You will gain a level out of it. Almost all of your Sanctuary bosses will give a very large amount of experience as well.
Cool. Ha.
So go through the cave. Advo caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Advo's soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. You're also healed for full after that, but something more miraculous happens if you want to head back into the cave.
Okay.
So let's shimmy on down that rope.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. My crotch is feeling awkward just watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the enemies run away from you now.
Ha 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 ha.
So this is the
commit ant genocide.
Yeah. Like, this is the perfect time to just get a couple of levels. So, I figure this is as good a time as any to probably wrap up for the episode.
Okay. We can talk over.
Yeah. Oh my, that Black Antoid saw what you did to his master and it's none too happy.
Dang.
Yeah. But right then, oh, you motherfucking Black Antoid.
I don't need to worry about it healing. I can kill it in one hit.
Yeah. What? Oh, more fucking cookies. So, right then.
Yes. So, this has been Evil Guacamole Gaming. I am the Devil's Avocado, and joined by special guest.
Will, we never did introductions this time, yeah, did we?
We assumed you were keeping up. And I'm Life's Lemons.
Be
Reporting.
Death Lemons if you keep mouthing off.
Yes, sir.
That emo tear will be a tear of pain quick enough. No, we never have technical difficulties of any sort at Evil Guacamole Gaming.
We are a professional group. Problems do not arise due to that professionalism.